Hello and welcome to my weekly post. Today's topic is the ISTE, International Society for Technology in Education. So we're gonna answer the questions of the assignment. The first question was, what are the ISTE standards in general? The standards in general are managing technology to take an active role in completing assignments, generate curriculums, research materials, build teachers the skills and stay updated with the most current innovations. Question number 2. How are the educator and student standards similar? Their responsibilities are very similar if not the same. For educators, it is crucial to demand students to use technology in a safe, ethical, and legal manner, meaning that they don't have to let go of things like a student using someone else's account or using fake accounts with fake names in the internet. Also, educators need to demand authorities equal access to technology, meaning that urban areas and rural areas should have the same technology tools. Also, educators should co-learn with the students, meaning that they have to sit down with them and sometimes even perform the same homework that they have. In topics like mathematics, for instance, it's very important to practice exercises. That way, you also get yourself into the position of the students. And sometimes students might feel that the homework is too easy or too difficult, and this is a perfect way to assess that. Also, educators should collaborate with colleagues, use data to achieve learners' needs, meaning that they have to have contact with each other, with people with different states, people in different countries even. In the other hand, students have to show competence in the use of technology to demonstrate their learning in variety of ways. Engaging meaning that they accept the ethical and legal responsibilities and behavior that using of technology takes. And also, it is important that they understand that connecting with learnings from different uh, variety of backgrounds and cultures is important. To interact, to see different ideas, and to even, why not, learning a different language. Question number 3. How are the educator and student standards different? Well, educators, in one hand, have to stay current with the research that supports the improvement of students and learning outcomes, including, and the most important thing, new scientific findings, meaning that they have to research about new scientific findings and include into the current curriculum. Stimulating students into having a critical and creative thinking of online resources, meaning that they have to prove the information that they have received. Students have to be able to have a critical thinking and know that social media is not a main source of information. In the other hand, students have to demonstrate the ability to use and troubleshoot current technologies. So, if they're giving certain technology by their teachers, they need to show proficiency on using these tools. The other difference, talking about the learners, is that they have to understand and respect the rights and obligations of using and sharing intellectual property. Meaning that if they're using any source of information, they have to reference it. Question number 4. How might you specifically use the educator standards? I will use the educator standards by evaluating a student's abilities, lacks, performance, designing programs to level up students who fell behind, grading, providing accessible materials, designating or designing programs for student athletes, for instance, that's a good example, and also for students who English is not their first language, so ESL students. And for those who don't know what ESL student means, English as a second language. This was one of my main ideas about this topic. And finally, question number 5. For students, these tools should simply be used to complete assignments, test abilities, practice in their own time, and very important nowadays, managing time properly. So all this information was written down by myself. Yes, I was reading the answers, but that's my handwriting right there. So that's question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, and question number 4 or 5 are in this sheet as well. And to reference my information, I took all this information from the PDF files sent by our instructor, which are the ISTE Standards for Educators, AST Standards for Students, and AST Standards for Education Learners. All of them have been highlighted by me, and I took the information from these sources in order to make my own opinions and answer to the questions of the topic. Thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to see your responses and look forward to see your answers as well. Thank you and have a great week.